The other day, Minecraft YouTuber Parrot opened up a new Public Minecraft SMP. So after reading the post and seeing that the only rules were no hacking and no discrimination, it was anarchy time. I logged on and quickly escaped the threats of spawn. There were people ruthlessly murdering other players, so I knew this wouldn't be easy. I managed to find a tree on a hillside, but then someone showed up. Luckily he wanted to team, so we did. Now having an ally, we mined some stone, made some tools and decided to make an underground base for the time being. Also, just so you know, this is my other ally Cherry. I quickly let Sam know that he is with us just to avoid any confusion. So we went mining, and while doing so, we saw all kinds of players, from chat spammers to ruthless murderers wanting to bait everyone to their deadly traps. We knew that this was truly an anarchy server. We were practically waiting to get hunted down by the rulers of this server while trying to make our way in the midst of chaos. And suddenly, while we were still mining down to establish a hideout, the server started to lag. It eventually got better, so we finally found the mineshaft and started settling down. Around this time, our teammate Sampridge logged out. I went mining for some materials, but then the lag came back, but this time it was worse, much worse. Mining, crafting and most activities became nearly impossible. The chat went crazy. I was also right next to a bunch of cave spiders, but luckily I escaped. Players started to get disconnected and joining back. Many were being slain by killers, having no chance to fight back. There was nothing we could do. Speculations of bots, lag machines and DDoS attacks came up, but we didn't know if these were actual admins or just random players guessing. Everyone started getting timed out, and it only got worse. After over 30 minutes of constant lag, it seemed to work again, and with that we hid our valuables, covered it up with regular stone and headed out to find food and explore. Little did we know, hiding our resources would turn out to be a very bad decision, and I'll get to that in a bit. When we got up, we saw someone. Their name was Master Kush. Seeing that they've just killed another player, we tried to hide. Although he let us come out in peace, we still kept an eye on him and the other player named It's Neutral. But he seemed friendly, wanted to team, and since we soon discovered that he was in a similar state of progression as us, we became allies. Suddenly, a player with full diamond armor appeared and slayed It's Neutral. We were not safe, so we headed to a nearby cave and smelted some iron. At this point we were starving, and while the server was on easy difficulty, even with 5 hearts we were very vulnerable. An easy source of food, as previously discovered by others, was kelp. We mentioned it to Kush and started following him. For some reason he was going to the opposite way from spawn, and since spawn was next to an ocean, this was not the right decision. But we used this opportunity to gear up. We all got shields, iron axes and got mentally and physically prepared for the dangerous journey that was ahead of us. So we began our adventures, and already we lost Master Kush. He went up on a mountain and we didn't follow him. I thought he would come back to us, but what I did not know was that this would be the last time we see him. We quickly got to the corner of the road and saw no animals along the way. We found signs of what was most likely a murder and we went in a nearby cave. I actually found enough iron for a full set of armor. But suddenly, when we were just about to go towards spawn, a fully enchanted diamond armored player showed up out of nowhere. His name was Hamburger2506. We were terrified. If he saw us, it's all over. He most likely saw me on the mountainside, so I quickly logged off, and hours later I attempted to log back and see if he was gone, but now there were 3 of them. A team of 2 diamond armored and 1 netherite armored players were right there. And I later learned that these players are notorious for dominating SMP servers just like this one. I was glad we logged off because we would have been dead. At this point, after experiencing extreme lag, meeting multiple stacked and bloodthirsty players, after being split up from our allies and with a lack of resources compared to some others, the odds were not in our favor. It seemed like the server's anarchy type system meant that rising from the ground up with severely limited resources from scratch was more difficult than we once thought. For that day, we did not log on. But it was nowhere near over. I had a plan. I would wake up next morning, log on and hope that there are way less players than before. But before that, I decided to do something special. I logged on with my alt account to see if our base was still intact. After quickly running away from spawn, I soon found the staircase that led down to our hideout. At first it seemed okay, but when I mined in, I saw that someone had probably gone in from the back entrance, which we forgot to cover up. I went to check out our hidden stuff, but it was stolen. After digging around a little, I soon realized that a player used some kind of chest ESP hack to find our chest and loot it. I mean, who in the world would just mine down in a specific location and dig in the exact directions of our chest? With having discovered that all our stuff was gone, I logged off and continued tomorrow with my main account. So that's what I did, and I was correct. Only 14 players were online, so I logged on and started going back towards spawn. Then one of Parrot's friends, Vortex Dragon, logged on. He seemed to act as a camera account, so I assumed they were recording something. We have been given a bow, arrows and almost full iron armor. And they even opened an end portal at spawn. So I went to spawn, got my first kill and jumped through the portal. It was crazy. Parrot and Vortex Dragon were slaying people, firework crossbows were being fired, and we were fighting the Ender Dragon. I got some shots and hits of myself too. Even Parrot himself joined the battle in full netherite gear. That guy just walked in front of me and I just one-shot him. And with half a heart left, we did it. We have defeated the Ender Dragon. Then came the battle for the dragon egg. Everyone all just kept punching the dragon and it was so funny to watch. They then fought for it, I shot one of them and finally someone got the dragon egg. Oh, someone got it. That's right, I then shot the person who first got the dragon egg on this server. Then I crafted bread, gave this guy some wood who had the genius idea to go to the End Islands. We finally got some food and even found a really small end city with some really good loot inside. We've all been given enchanted golden apples, creative mode, a final chance to say something for the video, and one last look at the Anarchy Server we have created in just 24 hours. I seriously put a lot of effort into my videos, so if you enjoyed, I would really appreciate if you would leave a like on this video. That's all I ask. So with all that said, thank you to Parrot for creating the SMP, and thank you for watching.